What's going on, everybody? It's your boy. And this is the Deepwoken Quick Beginner's Guide. Continue, start a new game. Oh, I gotta spend 200 Robux. Ooh, I got the monkey race. Once you finish your character, spawn in the Isles of Vigils. A lot of people say spawn in Etria, but trust me, spawn in Vigils. As soon as you spawn, ask how to earn some money, beg for some money, and take his money. You already know. Now, before we go any farther, I really highly suggest that you click this little question mark at the top of the screen and you read over the help. This will obviously help. On screen, these are what the UI stand for. On the left, we have blood, thirst, and hunger. Near the bottom middle at the top, we have posture, which goes down from blocking and parrying. Your health, which obviously goes down from taking damage. Below that, you have your armor, which will go down if your armor takes damage, and you will have to pay to get that fixed. Now, below that, you actually will have natural armor, but it's not there right now. And below that is ether, which is like your mana. And below that is your reservoir. Your reservoir is what makes your ether go up. Around the map of Deepwoken, there are going to be a lot of training items, including books, dumbbells, vests, and so forth. These are used to actually upgrade your stats. If you press tab, you're going to see all of your stats onto the right, and specific items throughout the game will help you level up these specific stats. Once you leave the end, you will see this temple. Head on into the temple, and you should be able to go left and right. You're going to head over to the right side and head on into the library, and this is where you're going to get your books for training. The main one that you need is the weapons manual. There also is an encyclopedia, a math test, I think that's what it's called, and a book on how to make friends, which is just what you need. I'm just kidding. If we open up the inventory, how to make friends brings up your charisma. The math test and this encyclopedia both bring up your intelligence, and your weapons manual will bring up your weapon points. So once I read this weapons manual, as you'll see, my medium weapon will now have an arrow right next to it. Do not keep spamming the weapons manual because you are going to be wasting it. The only time you ever want to use books and training items is only when you do not see this arrow next to any of your stats. Once you use these specific books and or items in this certain field, you're then going to have to put that field into practice. After using my weapons manual, just attacking using my weapon will level me up. Books and other sorts are kind of like an XP boost if you think about it. They're only there to help you boost, and it kind of unlocks your power to level up. After that, you're actually going to leave the temple. You're going to head directly left when you leave the door and follow the pathway. You should see this nice little house in the middle of nowhere. This is actually the mantra store. In the mantra store, you're going to see these nice looking magical items. These are used to upgrade your magic. I suggest buying the one that looks closest to your magic. I have flame, so in this sense, I would get the hearth gem. Now, you can find all of this stuff in Etria and more actually. The reason why people don't tell you to go to this spawn is because it has less things and it's also more spread apart, so it's harder to get to everything. But this is why I believe that this is the better spawn. Keep roaming around and you'll see this blue-haired girl. Talk to her and she'll give you a free axe. And when you bring her 10 wood, she'll give you 5 notes. So it's kind of an easy way of making money, but honestly, it is very, very inefficient. I don't recommend it, but I do recommend you grab that axe. So the reason why I actually think that this is the better spawn rather than Etria is because if you can find some bamboo in this place, which there are bamboo around here, you can make some fibers in the crafting, which can give you some free cloth. Now, I couldn't manage to find any while I was recording. However, head back to the temple, and you're going to take your left this time and head over to the blacksmith. Also, make sure to be talking to people because they will tell you some stuff. It'll even tell you where to go. Once you come down to the blacksmith, talk to him, and this is where you can repair your armor and as well craft some stuff. If you manage to actually get your bamboo, then make some armor. Don't feel too worried if you don't have any armor. So my favorite part about this spawn is actually the dojo. It is probably the best place for training and if you want to get better at this game. If you want to practice fighting and parrying in this game without losing anything and with no consequences, this is pretty much the best place to be. Again, you're still not guaranteed to not die. However, head over to the dojo and you're going to talk to the Vesperian, the masked one to the right. And once you get into a fight, I actually want you to just practice parrying. Wait until he swings, press F and parry. Keep doing this over and over and over again. This is a really good way of practicing parrying and understanding how the timing works in this game. And as you see, my medium weapons went up. This is a very way of practicing fighting in this game without any consequences. And this is why I think this is one of the best places to spawn, because the dojo is right here, right at spawn, and it allows you to practice if you're having some struggles. Now, before you head out, head over to a campfire. This is where you will be able to see your equipment, your talents, your mantras, and your summary of your total character. You can heal up, and from there on, head over to the docks. Head over to the boat guy. He's like completely white and bald. He's not hard to miss. And you're gonna purchase a dinghy. I know it is a dinghy, but trust me, these things are actually clutch. And the only tip I'm going to give you is once you have this boat, turn right. Past that, please venture out on yourself and explore Deepwoken on your own. I really want to specify that this game gets way better the more you play. The longer you play and the more you level up, the better the game gets. I promise you. It can be very boring, and if you are a solo player, it can be very tough and very slow paced. But I promise you, if you stick with it and you practice and get good at the game and continue to play, you're gonna love this game. It just takes a lot of time. The game is also completely meant to be explored, and this is why I tried to make this as simple as possible. I don't want to spoil anything, and I want you guys to play this game for what it is. I just wanted to give you guys a slight guide just to kind of help you out, because there are a lot of people that have no idea what is going on, and this is just like a super quick guide, just so you can get your feet into the water and continue. Anyways, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope it helped, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.